Let me have your ID. Hey, you can go ahead.
No. Not until you tell me.
Okay, listen, I'm going to arrest you if you don't give me your ID.
You have
Plain
no
and
right.
simple.
No right.
Just give me
I'm
your
giving
ID.
you your last chance right now.
Marcy.
You have no right to be doing this.
Yes.
Yes,
I do.
she does.
What did I tell me
You're
what
not
I did?
You're not identifying yourself.
No, you tell me
Marcy,
why.
give me your ID.
Shut up.
See,
One
I
last
had to.
chance. One last
Marcy,
chance.
look at me. Marcy, come here.
Just
man.
leave.
Hi.
Hey.
Okay. So it's me she's mad at.
Oh, it's she?
It's a Steve.
Okay.
She does have a video of me on her phone that I need to remove.
I'll ask her to, but I can't go onto it and remove it.
Well, they're also not allowed to photograph it.
No, I understand. I'm saying I can't delete it. I can't take the phone and delete it. I'll do a report and everything. Tell her that you want to delete it?
No. Don't be mean.
I'm not being mean.
Yeah.
I just said,
I know, but
okay.
negative. It's trying to try restarting your computer.
Yeah, can you make sure I'm on call with the roast close up then too?
It is. It's not available. Yes. Central 217.
Here, come with me. We're going to go that way. You have a driver's license?
You?
Can you see it?
But I would like you to tell me why.
I will. I'll explain it to you.
I'm not going to sit and lie with bullshit.
All right, come on. Come on. You're in a secure area. Come on.
Oh, well.
Huh? Come on. Can you what?
Smoke.
No, you can't smoke.
My ears are plugged.
All right, come on. Are they all going that way? All right, come here.
Where can I smoke?
You can't smoke out here.
Huh?
You cannot smoke out here. I'm Sergeant Marsh. I work for the Charlotte County Sheriff's Office.
And what is the problem?
is going to want a report number from you.
You know, I know. Sir, that way.
Dougie,
That way.
go. You started it.
I didn't start it.
Go.
Is this your husband?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me have your ID. Hey, you can go ahead.
No. Not until you tell me.
Okay.
On February 15th, 2024, the Charlotte County Sheriff's Office responded to Punta Gorda Airport following an airline crew report of a disruptive, intoxicated passenger. 3 legal frameworks govern everything that follows: Florida's disorderly intoxication statute, the Stop and Identify doctrine, and the FAA reporting obligation. Under Florida Statute Section 856.011, disorderly intoxication requires 2 elements. The person was intoxicated and either caused a public disturbance or endangered the safety of another. Airline crew had already reported both elements before the officer arrived. That report alone established reasonable articulable suspicion under Terry v. Ohio.
Listen, I'm
What
going
is
to
the
arrest
problem?
you if you don't give me your ID.
You have
Plain
no
and
right.
simple.
No right.
Yes.
Actually, you know what?
Drunk,
My
Give me
son.
your ID.
What? I'm
drunk,
what?
drunk and disorderly.
Well, that would be from Allegiant, wouldn't it?
Listen, I don't care. I didn't give you the drinks.
I'm not drunk.
Marcy,
No.
give him your
No.
ID.
Give me your ID.
Marcy, just give me your ID and go home. Let's go. Come on.
You go.
No, I'm not.
This all started because of you.
It has nothing to do
Listen.
It did.
Listen, this doesn't have to be that hard. I just need your information.
Exactly right.
Are you what's her name?
Marcy.
Spell her first name.
No.
M-A-R-C-Y.
Quit.
Hey.
Go.
Would you stop it?
No.
Stop.
Arrest me.
I may.
I welcome it.
I may. Don't touch
I
me.
welcome
Do
it.
not touch
Marcy?
me.
You know why I welcome it? Because I have it all on video.
Okay, what's her first name?
Marcy.
Spell it.
M-A-R-C-Y.
Ma'am,
Stop it.
stop.
You know what? I've been waiting for
Stop.
5 hours
Stop.
to have a cigarette.
Stop.
Arrest me.
Stop.
Arrest me.
Marcy, stop it.
No.
As soon as we
it
get-
all started
as
from
soon-
you.
What,
Hey.
from me? What?
Your mouth.
As soon as
From
we get
what?
ma'am, as soon as we get this over with, you'll be able to go get your stuff and you'll be able to
we'll
leave.
go home.
But if
Marcy,
we-
I don't
Give me-
even care.
Give me your ID.
No,
Mr.
I'm
Marshall,
not.
This,
Sergeant.
Because you know what?
How is that?
Sergeant
Allegiant,
Marsh. Do you guys live in
Allegiant
Florida?
overserved his
That's
ass
fine.
all night.
That's fine.
Not
That's
mine.
fine. That's fine.
His.
Do you live in Florida? No, we live
No.
in Michigan. Okay. You need to identify her, and
No.
I'm not going to let
your
her go.
ID. No.
Give her
This
ID.
is
We'll go.
for what?
Would you
Hey,
please
stop
give her
yelling.
Tell me for what?
300 Central, copy name.
Would
and
you
date of birth.
just give her
No.
ID? And
For
we're going
what?
to go.
For
Would you
what?
Give
Last
her
name.
the ID.
Hey, stop.
I
Stop.
would like to know
Stop.
what
My
I
ears-
did.
my ears.
Last name.
Marcy, come
Hey.
here. Marcy.
Ma'am.
I'm going to have a cigarette.
Ma'am.
I'm going to have a cigarette, or you can arrest
Come
me
over
right
there.
now.
Come over there right now.
Marcy, just give
I'm
me
giving
your
you
ID.
your last chance right now.
Marcy.
You have no right to be
Marcy.
doing this.
Yes.
Yes,
So
she does.
what did I tell
Yes,
me
you're
what
not
I did?
You're not identifying yourself.
No, you tell me
Marcy,
why.
give me your ID.
Shut up.
The subject's core legal argument that the officer had no right to demand identification was incorrect from the moment it was asserted. In Hiibel versus 6th Judicial District Court, the Supreme Court held that a state may constitutionally require a detainee to provide her name during a valid Terry stop without implicating the Fifth Amendment, because providing a name is not testimonial. Florida's Stop and Identify framework satisfies that constitutional standard. The FAA reporting obligation created an independent duty that made release impossible without identification, regardless of the subject's cooperation. Every minute of refusal that followed, the first lawful identification demand increased and the subject's legal exposure without providing any corresponding legal benefit. She entered the encounter facing 1 misdemeanor. She exited facing 2. The second charge, resisting an officer without violence under Florida statute, Section 843.02 requires 4 elements. The defendant resisted or obstructed an officer. The officer was engaged in a lawful duty. The defendant acted knowingly and willfully, and the officer was legally authorized to act. Florida courts have held that tensing arms during handcuffing and physically pulling away during escort qualify as obstruction under this statute. The subject's conduct during the corridor transit satisfied those elements. However, the resisting charge carries a critical legal vulnerability. Section 843.02 requires that the officer be engaged in the lawful execution of a legal duty. If the underlying arrest is unlawful, the resistance charge cannot stand. Lawfulness of the officer's action is an element, not background noise. Under Graham versus Connor, the grip escort technique employed one hand at the wrist, one at the upper arm is evaluated against objective reasonableness at the moment of application. A non-combative but actively pulling subject justifies soft, empty hand control. The force level did not exceed the minimum necessary. 1 moment requires specific attention. At approximately 4 minutes 50 seconds, the sergeant directed the subject to give me your ID. This language is not unlawful, but it violates contemporary de-escalation doctrine and contradicts the professional verbal standard expected of a supervising sergeant.
Oh,
Stand by.
Tell me why I have to.
Because I just ordered you to. That's
Why
Marcy,
did the plane
Marcy.
say I
one
had
last
to?
chance. One last
Marcy,
chance.
look at me. Marcy,
No,
come here.
take
Just
me in.
leave her be. Leave her be.
Okay, good. Take her.
Give me your ID.
Nope, take me in. You have no
Okay,
right.
put your stuff down.
You have
Put
no
your
right.
stuff down. Turn around.
That's her.
Turn around.
Good deal, Marcy. You're a
You're under arrest.
You didn't even tell me what the problem was.
I explained to
No,
you
you
3
didn't.
or 4
No,
different
you
times.
didn't. You never said
You're-
what the problem was.
They're complaining that you're drunk and disorderly.
Oh, well, they served me.
Okay, I get that they served you.
I hope you're happy.
300 Central. I'm going to have a white female under arrest
Yep.
here at the airport. Can you have the unit meet me here?
Now, can I have a cigarette?
No.
No.
Come on.
You little man syndrome? Is that what it is?
Well, we're going through the airport.
Little man syndrome?
Let's go.
Oh, let's show it off. Woo! Because they overserved me on Allegiant. And I get arrested because they overserved me on Allegiant. Now you want to arrest me? I just got off the plane. How does that look for Allegiant? Real nice. You're pissing me off. Don't you squeeze my arm like that.
Listen, stop.
Don't.
Stop.
Don't you.
Stop.
Oh,
Stop.
the bruises that will be there? Let go of me. Let
Stop.
go
Stop.
of me. You're
Stop.
being
out of the airport.
300-402. I'm by my office. I'm trying to bring her through there. She's causing a scene.
I'm causing a scene.
Yeah.
My wrists are being bruised. My arm is being bruised.
Stop. Stop. You are under arrest. Now you're resisting. You are resisting
How am I
arrest.
resisting?
Because you are fighting me.
How am I fighting you?
You're fighting
I'm right here against the
You're-
door.
So why are you
Am
hitting
I
the
not
door?
right here against the door?
Stop.
How am I resisting?
Stop. Stop.
How am I resisting?
Relax.
Stop being
Relax.
a little man
Relax.
person. Think about your wife.
Relax.
Think about your children.
Relax.
All I did was come here for vacation.
Well,
Yeah. Well,
fortunately, you're going to be doing your first part of the vacation in our jail.
yeah, of course, because you're a little man. Can't wait to get in front of that judge. Because my phone is still recording.
That's fine.
And
That's
the bruises,
Fine. That's fine.
the
And
bruises,
there's no bruises.
oh, there will be in the morning. Oh, really? You really have to hold me like that?
Yes.
Really?
You're pulling away. And your hands are behind your back. I don't want you to
Hang on.
fall.
Oh, to fall as you hold me like that.
Yes.
You wait
Can you
till
open the
those.
door so we can go through that way?
You wait.
I got it. You got a car?
Yeah.
Wait for those bruises.
She's extremely intoxicated.
Actually, I'm not. And I'm not going to be alone with him.
Who's sick?
No, I'm not.
You're going to go in here.
I'm not going to be alone.
We're just going through here, ma'am.
I'm not being alone with you in a room.
Yeah, we didn't trust
You've
her.
already put the cuffs.
I just need her transported, and
Yeah, we'll take care of it.
I don't even know her name yet.
Don't
She refuses.
handle
Come on,
me.
let's go. Let's go. Let's go. You're under arrest for disorderly intoxication
From what?
and resisting.
From what? The airplane?
Yes.
After
Yes.
they served me.
Yes, ma'am. I get that they served
No,
you.
if that's your
I get-
car,
I get-
no,
it's
I'm
not my
not
car.
going alone with you.
You're not going with me.
I'm not going with him.
You're going with me. You're going with him.
Okay. All right.
I have not searched her.
Right over here.
The subject invoked her right to an attorney during the identification exchange. That invocation was premature in this context. Hiibel is explicit. Providing a name does not require self-incrimination. The attorney invocation does not suspend the identification obligation during a valid investigative detention. The subject's argument that airline overservice mitigates culpability is morally coherent but legally irrelevant. Florida Statute Section 856.011 and contains no exception for airline-induced intoxication. The fact of service does not negate either the intoxication element or the disturbance element. Florida law expressly authorizes an officer to transport an intoxicated person to their home or a health facility as an alternative to arrest under Section 856.011. That discretionary option was available and appropriate given the circumstances. Continued refusal to cooperate removed it from the table. The warrantless search of the subject's bag was conducted incident to a lawful arrest. Under United States v. Robinson, a search incident to a lawful custodial arrest requires no additional justification. The authority extends to the entire bag, not merely the purpose of finding identification. The subject's repeated references to phone recording and bruising documentation reflect a legally sound instinct. Recording police activity in public spaces, protected under the First Amendment, contemporaneous documentation creates a record relevant to any subsequent civil claim under 42 United States Code, Section 1983.
Oh, search me.
I said I haven't searched you.
Hey, where's the cuffs?
Alright, that's real quick. Have anything on your person? Anything in your pockets?
Do you mind if I put this down?
Yeah, you're good.
No, I don't want my shit in there.
I'm not
No.
putting it back there. I'm going through your stuff to get your ID.
No, no.
You said
have
you
no
refused.
right. I want an attorney. No, I request an attorney. You have no.
Have a seat.
Hang on. This is wrong.
Sit.
You
Ma'am,
have no right to go
Sit
through
in
my.
the car.
I said.
Get in the car.
Are you free?
Nope.
oh, Jesus.
You want to loosen these a little bit?
Sit back.
She was drunk on the plane.
She was drunk on the plane, causing a disturbance to the point where they wanted me to escorted her off, and then she just starts getting belligerent, refused to identify herself. They, require a report for FAA, and she's just, I'm going to start smoking out here, and she's just the whole time.
Yes.
So, it's the last thing I want to do at the end of my detail.
Yeah.
This is all her crap. I'm trying to find her ID.
Sergeant Marsh receives a B-. The probable cause basis was sound. 6+ minutes of verbal patience before arrest reflects genuine de-escalation effort. Requesting a female officer for transport and explicitly noting the search had not occurred both demonstrate procedural awareness above the baseline. The profanity at 4 minutes 50 seconds is documented, unnecessary, and costly. A sergeant commands composure under provocation. That is the standard. It was not met. The subject receives a C+. Credit for not physically assaulting the officer, for invoking attorney rights, and for maintaining a documentation record. No credit for a 6-minute identification refusal based on a legally incorrect premise that doubled her charge exposure and for physical resistance during escort that provided the predicate for the second charge. The Charlotte County Sheriff's Office receives a B. Coordinated Airport Response Protocol, female officer availability, and FAA integration reflect institutional preparedness beyond minimum requirements. The verbal de-escalation training gap visible under extended provocation prevents a higher grade. 3 lessons from this encounter. Second, alternative dispositions exist and should be used. Florida law permits transporting an intoxicated person to their home or a health facility instead of arresting them. That option should be the default consideration for a first-time, non-violent, intoxicated subject, especially one whose intoxication was documented as airline facilitated. Third, verbal composure is evidence. Everything a law enforcement officer says on Bodycam becomes a trial exhibit. A single documented profanity from a supervising officer, however understandable, weakens the prosecution's case, strengthens civil exposure, and undermines the professional credibility of every correct decision made before it. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic that you would like us to discuss in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more content on police court interactions.